These three tweets addressed me.
Yes.
Because I said I am not from any of this tribe, I'm Nigerian. Kelechi Daniel is saying, you said you were born Nigerian, your father and grandfather are Nigerians. I put the question to you. I believe your grandfather is older than Nigeria, that's a fact. And now, what nationality was your grandfather? It was an Esako man, and he migrated from Benin. His ancestors as well migrated to Esako. And we don't know any other region. That region is in the center of Nigeria. Where do you want to put him and put me eventually? So the entity we know is Nigeria. Don't divide us. So that when I get to Odudua, I'll be a minority because I might not be able to speak the language. I'll be a minority. So don't confuse us. We've already formed this nation called Nigeria, and we'd rather remain there.
Just like many other countries, you said there's a blueprint. Other countries have done it. In Europe, they've divided themselves to so many other countries. We have Slovakia, we have all these other smaller countries that less than a million in some areas. We've had UAEs. We have other countries, even in the UK. There was a time they were having that conversation. So nobody's saying that we should divide. People are saying that every group deserves. The thief man deserves to be heard. Every single tribe deserves to be heard. I'm almost there. We're over 300 and something. So everybody can come to the table. But we can say, you know what, this might not be working. Can we face the reality?
One of the reasons that we started having agitations from Biafra and all of that, because they felt they were marginalized. Trust me, the true Igbo man does not want to secede. They are the ones that leave their state and go to other states to have businesses. I am not a Yoruba person, but I am in Lagos. I have my business in Lagos. I have my home in Lagos. Why do I want to succeed? But now they are shouting because it seems like they are being treated as the minority and they need to be heard. So the problem is not with succeeding, because even if we do not treat our lack of integrity and corruption, we'll still trickle it down to that secession and we'll have a problem.
There's no unity without equity of everybody involved. And that's the biggest challenge we have, is that many people feel like there's no equity whenever it is their own turn, or they don't have an opportunity to get a chance at contributing towards the country. So it is important that we address that elephant in the room, which is that suddenly, when there is a loud clamor for the Southeast to come into presidency, the PDP has come out to declare that at this time of this country, we should focus on competence and not region. But it was this same PDP that ceded to Southwest, then ceded to the North. So why did you cede on 2 occasions, and then when you're supposed to go to another region, you now decide to focus on competence? Like, why can't we cede to a location and say, okay, we would now prioritize competence within this location?
Forget all this, whether one region is ruling or one region can be ruling, but if there are equal opportunities, we understand that it is about competence. But when one region is ruling, only that region is getting employment in CBN. Only that region is getting employment in NNPC. When they said the oil was in the pipeline, everybody in the Niger Delta, including my study petrochemical engineering, how many of them got the jobs? It was about the referral. And we must deviate from that part where somebody has to stamp your CV before you get an employment.
Okay, so there are lots of issues we have to run. But the truth is that we've all heard that politics is local. Security now, they're telling us is local. You cannot do this general, everything. Economic growth is local. These are things that have to be done in smaller groups. So the question, therefore, is unity is important because everybody, equity is important. At the same time, true federalism, where everybody, every key region, now we might have to redefine what a key region is. We have to redefine, okay, because the North is saying I'm in 3 bars. There's a East, Northeast, there's a Northwest, there's a North Central, there's a Southeast, there's South, there's a South. There are different groups. So even if you break into 10 groups, hang in there, even if you break into 10 groups, can these 10 groups have control of their resources? Can they then begin to contribute to the center? Can we then have a real conversation?
That they did not resolve at Confab. The only thing they did not successfully resolve at Confab was
they resolved, but they didn't implement. Resource control.
No, they did not
resource control to region. Resource control. No, they resolved. No. They didn't implement. So that resource control can take care of. Which one
we have to continue this conversation. Unfortunately, we can't take it. We have out of time. Maybe we'll move it. If our producers allow us, we'll do tomorrow. That's all we can take. Have a great day. We'll see you.